how to know that you are feeding enough to the child or your milk is enough for your child? This is a question that every mother has that in her mind, that whether my milk is enough or not enough. For that, we have very few but on the point pointers which tell us that you are feeding enough to your child. And the very important pointer that comes into picture is pee count. The first pointer is pee count. How many times your baby is peeing in 24 hours. For very small babies, like 1 day old, they might pee only once in 24 hours. 2 day old, only twice. 3 day old, only thrice. But by the time they are 4 days old, they should be peeing minimum 5 or 6 times in 24 hours. This is minimum. If they are peeing more, means much better. They are well hydrated. But if it is even minimum 5 or 6, means they are well fed. Now, if you are using diapers, even 2 to 3 diapers in 24 hours means that the baby is being well fed, and this pointer runs for next 6 months. The only thing you need to check is the pee count. Second thing is no weight drops. So when a baby comes onto the earth, there will be some amount of weight loss in the first week, which is normal for every baby. Average 5 to 7% of their body weight, they lose weight, max 10%. After this, they regain their birth weight, and they might regain it in a week's time or a 2 weeks time or maximum 3 weeks time. Once they regain their birth weight, after that there should not be a further loss. Whether they are getting slow, fast or plateauing, doesn't matter. There should not be a weight drop. That is the only pointer to tell us that they are getting enough milk. So one is pee count, second is weight, not weight drops. And thirdly, if you have a happy active child who is achieving all the milestones, means the milk is enough. There is no other thing, no quantitative measure to know that how much milk is going into the baby's tummy. And when we are talking about breastfeeding, breastfeeding is something which is not at all quantitative in nature, it is qualitative. Amount, quality, flow, all is being changed and customized by the baby. We are no one to give it a quantification or a thing that this much should be going to the baby, because it is changing with every feed. The quality and the flow changes with every feed. Hence, we cannot quantify it. Also, things like there are some things like you might feel that you are not making enough if you are not leaking, because that's what you see in Instagram reels and videos and social media, that you must be leaking milk or spraying like fountains. That does not happen to every mother. And if you are not having that, does not mean your milk is not enough. If your breasts are not heavy, does not mean your milk is not there. If the baby is fussy in the evenings, coming onto your breast and then drinking, and then when you unlatch again they come to drink in next 30 minutes, fussier evenings, coming onto the breast frequently, does not mean milk is not enough. These are cluster feeding behaviors by the child, because they are growing, so they want your touch and care and breasts all the time. Breastfeeding is not just about milk quantity, it's also about the baby feeling the touch and coming onto the breast just for your touch, just for that safe feeling, rather than milk. So apart from pee count, weight gain and milestone achievement, there is nothing that can tell you that whether your milk is enough or not.